everybody, and welcome to episode 12 of Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. We tried this a couple of times, made a couple of tweaks to this thing, but we have a interplanetary ship, or at least one that'll get out of the sphere of influence of Kerbin, built. And we're going to see how far it can actually go. We've got a pilot, an engineer, and a scientist on board. So without much further ado, we're going to get this thing underway. Hopefully into space. Now I have added a lot of vertical stabilizers to try and overcome the drag that this nose cone is putting out. But the nose cone is awfully draggy, like so. Technical difficulties with this nose cone. I wonder if I even need it. Do I have bigger? I don't have bigger. This is as big as I have right now for the go big or go home. I wonder why this nose cone is so draggy when the other one wasn't. That's what I find curious. Well, it has everything to do with how fast we're going at what parts of the atmosphere. Stabilization struts. Oh, that's what it is. Good catch, Tabsy. Extremely good catch, Tabsy. What I need to do is this load is shifting. Causing problems. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing right here. Good call, Tabsy. Oh, I'm so glad I have so many smart people on the channel. People that are smarter than me, that's for sure. Let's try that. Get a sip of the Coca-Cola. Okay, once more into the beach. We are now straight up and clear of the pad. We need to push it this way. Throttle down to half. Get this to tip over the way that I want it to. No more SAS required. All stabilityizers will do their trick. Breaking through the sound barrier. Things are more or less nice under control. How's our launch angle looking? Pretty steep. That's okay. Goodbye, booster stages. Turn that on. Go ahead and make sure we're facing prograde. Now we're flying on RCS only as far as controlling this goes. These fins are not giving us much control surface. And we're really just barely pushing that up and out. There we go. Orbit mode. Maneuvering. Clamshells be gone. Tower jet be gone. Throttle up. Throttle down. This thing's got a lot of power. We're basically just leaving Kerbin. By hook or by crook. Now, if we leave Kerbin... so here's the interesting thing. If we leave Kerbin... I'm going to say that this way is retrograde. If we leave Kerbin retrograde, that means Kerbin will get ahead of us. And we can take an inside orbit and catch up to Kerbin again. The other possibility is we go prograde, which is that way. I've decided arbitrarily, and therefore we'll get ahead of Kerbin. And if we do an outside orbit, we can come back at some point. How's our fuel looking on this thing? Still a third, you know, still got basically this whole thing left. All right, let's go ahead and get her going. Get her going. Start working on orbit. See, we're seeing some strong phantom forces here. I don't know what is going on with that. Not enough electric charge. Oh, interesting. This thing doesn't generate electric charge. Whoa, what's going on here? Extendo the panels. Oh, or the panel. Decoupleth. Engage engine. Engage going prograde. Engage more plus. We're using a poodle, which means we need to go this way, because it's not very powerful. So I need to fight gravity some. I'm not sure what's up with the power situation. I don't care right now. All I care about is this poodle needs to go to work. Good old crackers and cheese is the name of this rocket given to me by my well, someone said Operation Crackers, so I modified that name slightly to crackers and cheese. Now these are all liquid fuel engine stages for the nuclear rocket, because it only needs liquid fuel. Ah, dang it! That phantom force that's happening with this stupid rocket. RCS is on. SAS is on. Full throttle. Here we go. Quite a hard push. 4. 10 degrees off of vertical. SAS off. Allow aerodynamic stabilization to do the job. A lot less weight shifting. We still have some. Max Q, throttle it way back. It'll be nice when we get into the bigger rocket parts. Unfortunately, it costs like $2 million to upgrade that particular facility. Or 2 million funds, sorry. Throttle down for staging. Stage those things off. They're going to get caught on things weirdly. Throttle up. T. Prograde. Okay, this trajectory is not nearly as steep as the last one, which will be much more manageable. It is off off plane though, but who cares about that? We can fix that later. Okay, we're going into orbit mode right about now. Get rid of these fairings. Make sure I'm controlling from here. So I know how the power was going. We were having these reaction wheels work overtime. Let's put this gimbal limit nice and low. There we go. That's a bit more like it. Don't have much time to get to this maneuver node. And this RCS is decidedly underpowered. Okay, let's get this rocket engine going. I should be able to face a maneuver node by using gimbal to get there. And with the gimbal degree limited, which is a nice new feature they added recently, I shouldn't have to worry about that procession that we've been seeing happen. Oh. I was on the wrong autopilot mode. That's my fault. My fault for doing that. Oh yeah, let's go to the tower jet. Forgot about that thing. Just extra weight that we don't need anymore. Right there. More or less. Okay. Getting stable, getting the launch of this thing under control. Takes a little bit of tweaking here and there. And we're going to run out of fuel in this thing in just a moment. Stage it off for the poodle. Go ahead and open up this gimbal and put this gimbal limit to 20 as well. We need to go that way. So we need to get this orbit extended. It's going to be an awkward orbit. In fact, I might just pitch up 30 degrees. To roll this apoapsis hopefully forward more. And, yeah. Okay. Periapsis is climbing nicely, and we are officially in orbit. We'll call that good enough. Now we are ready to send this thing into space. I'm thinking we go retrograde, get behind Kerbin, and so let me go to the map here. We go retrograde, leave Kerbin's sphere of influence behind it, and then we take an never mind, we need to go prograde. Our eventual destination is Duna, so we need to practice going prograde. We'll go prograde. If we go prograde, we'll end up like about here. We would need to fly out a little bit and let Kerbin catch up. We'll see how far we need to do that. But right now, zoom in, plan a maneuver. It's going to be somewhere along, where'd it go? There it is. Now, I didn't look at launch windows or anything, so I didn't actually, like, oops. That's when I had a maneuver. I didn't actually look at phase angles to find out when the appropriate launch window for Duna was. But that's it right there. 3-minute burn, that direction. This thing does not have much in the way of battery power. So we got the panels extended. That should help with that situation. There's the maneuver. It's a 3-minute long maneuver with the poodle. And once we get rid of all that extra fuel, we'll be down to the nuke. And I can't remember how strong the nuke is. So we need to warp to 130. 2. All right, we're kicking these engines off in about 5 seconds. Periapsis is fine. We got plenty of height here. Throttle it up. Here we go. This is going to be a longer burn. Theodore's it says it's 3 a.m. in Sweden. He's got to go to sleep soon. That's understandable. It says it's blocked. I don't believe it. We have plenty of electric charge right now. We'll get this thing positioned where it has sunlight here in a bit. But we haven't needed it at the moment because we have RCS to do these maneuvers to turn the thing, as well as this gimbaled engine. Pretty soon we're not going to have any engine gimbling. The nuclear engine does not have a gimbaled does not have a gimbaled engine, or does not have gimbling available, I should say. About halfway through this burn. Things are looking pretty good so far. How much fuel do we have in this thing? We're burning through 6.56, so I count 100 seconds or so. Maybe not quite, maybe 90 seconds. Which is more than enough to finish off this stage. To leave Kerbin's... this burn, to leave Kerbin's sphere of influence. And head off into space. So according to this, we'll be traveling a little bit faster than Kerbin, have a nice high apoapsis, which would mean that Kerbin will actually get ahead of us normally. But we can fix all that with further maneuvering. By the way, how's my phase angle? My phase angle is exactly wrong for reaching Duna. If that was what I was after at this point. Which I'm not. Okay, 13 seconds of burn time left. Zoom in. Let's see how things go. That's it. Just barely leaving the atmosphere, the sphere of influence. Go ahead and save that. Let us then ditch that stage and the shroud. Go ahead and face prograde. Turn RCS off. Turn the torque wheels on. And we'll keep an eye on this solar panel. Sun exposure none. That's all right. Okay, for the sake of saying that we did it, let us 2800 liquid fuel. 1.53 per second. So, a little quick calculator run here. Calculator. What was it? 1.53. 2793 divided by 1.53 is 1,825 seconds of fuel. That's a lot of burn time in this one little rocket motor. Let's warp there. Oh, here we go. World's first milestones. The recent accomplishments of our space program have attracted contributions from numerous organizations. You have initiated the first flyby of the sun. We have entered orbit of the sun. And, further communication, contract complete. Talk about close encounters. Any closer, and there'd be paperwork. So those are worth quite a bit of income. And now that we're out by the sun, we can actually do something cool. We can get this solar panel oriented correctly. And we have officially left Kerbin's sphere of influence. And we have gobs of fuel to find out where we're going to go. Hey, while we're out here, let's get our science done. Observe the materials bay. We can send our scientist out there to reset that. Log pressure data. Log temperature data. Did I not bring a goo canister? Thought I did. I must have forgotten it. Oh well. Crew report. That one's always good for some science. Transmit that back. That's free. Done. And we have gathered the first scientific data from the sun. All right, scientist, go ahead and EVA and get us a crew report, or an EVA report. Keep that. Lights on for safety. Now we have to be really careful. In fact, let me just... Oh, I can't retract those. Oh, no. Okay. I have to be really careful not to break these solar panels when I'm retrieving the scientific experiments. Being super careful. Restore. Take the data. We can observe that from here. Keep it. Oh, wait. Collect data. Restore. Okay. Now, for the other one. Very fine touches here. it off. Up. Take that data. Log. Okay. So you need to find the door. Oh, we can go into the front hatch. This front hatch is super convenient. Maybe. Is it? Board? Nope. Apparently that doesn't qualify as a crew hatch. That's awkward. Grab it. Board it. Good night, Theodore. Okay, so we have, oh. Not gonna remember anything. Alright, well that is going to be it for episode 12 of Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. In episode 13, we're going to fly this thing around and see what it can really do. So tune in for that, for sure. If you're tuning in live, stick around, there's more to come. Thanks for watching.